I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is no one way to heal. There is no one way to grow. There is no one way to exist. We are all individuals sharing the space of planet Earth, true, but there is no one way to do anything. And a lot of times we compare ourselves to what others are doing because it looks like what they're doing is working so perfectly in their lives. And that may be true. But to be perfect, you have to be imperfect. You have to accept the imperfections and the malfunctions within you. You can't expect anything to be perfect, you guys. I've shared with you guys that for over 3 years that I experienced something that I would have never thought I would have had to experience. But it helped me in a way that if I wouldn't have gone through this journey, I wouldn't have gone and gotten as far as I've gotten on my healing journey. And there have been so many souls that I've connected with, and we have so many similar um, circumstances in our lives, whatever it was, whether it was our families, our children, our marriages. But it doesn't mean that our stories and our journeys were exact. It's just that we shared different parts that resonated. These were resonated souls. So doesn't mean that we had to experience the exact same thing. I want you to be patient with yourself on your healing journey as you're purging and you're learning. You're releasing what doesn't serve you anymore, and you're allowing what does serve you to come in. This is a process, and it could be tedious. So you need to be ever so patient with yourself. Don't think that there's a particular time frame that you need to fit in as you journey through this life. If you're taking the high road and decided that you want to become a better person and you want to heal and you want to move through and pass and you don't want to be bitter and resentful and angry, then you're going to have to be patient with yourself, baby. Because there are times you're going to be impatient and angry and bitter on your journey to not being that way, Ashe. Don't think that this is just a situation that once you decide that you want to move through pain and that's it. Oh no, it's way more to it than that. You have to assess things spiritually. Your spirit team is going to aid you in that, Ashe, but ultimately you have to be the one to do this. There have been so many times where I have cried out of anger and anguish because I didn't understand, because I just thought it was just so much to endure. But I was being supported